Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make what I call the best peach crisp ever. It's got that perfect juicy peach filling with a topping that's crunchy and crisp with all that sweet oat goodness. You'll need 3 pounds of peaches. We're using fresh peaches today, but this recipe also works with frozen or canned. When it comes to fresh peaches, the easiest way to peel them is to give them a little shock in boiling water. After 30 to 60 seconds, plunge that peach into a bowl of ice water. Then hopefully the peel should slip right off. Once they're peeled, take a sharp knife and go ahead and slice them up. Then transfer all of your sliced peaches to a mixing bowl. My secret to a great cobbler, no matter if it's peaches or berries, any kind of fruit, is to add a little lemon. Make sure your peel is clean and dry and zest an entire lemon straight onto your peaches. Then squeeze the juice in there too. This little addition brightens up the flavor and really brings out the natural flavor in the peaches. Then we'll sweeten things up with a 1/4 cup of sugar. Add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to act as a thickener. And if you're using frozen or canned peaches, you'll want to double that cornstarch to a 1/4 cup to help compensate for the additional juices. Add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon for that warm flavor and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Grab a spoon and give it a toss until all of the peaches are coated with that syrupy goodness. Then pour it all into a lightly greased 9x9 pan. Moving on to our crumble, you can make it in a mixing bowl or a food processor. You'll need 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and you can use light or dark, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon so you get that warm flavor in both the peaches and the crisp. Then you want to take some nice cold salted butter. You're going to cut it into little pieces. You can also use unsalted butter, but if you're using unsalted, I recommend adding just a pinch of salt in with your crisps. After all, salt is a flavor enhancer. Then we're going to add this into our flour mixture, and this is where you'd either use a pastry cutter, a food processor, or in this case, a fork to mash it all together. Then if you really want to break it into small pieces and you don't have a food processor or pastry cutter, you can use 2 knives and go against each other. Look at that, it cuts that butter into pebble-sized pieces. There's no shame in making it work with whatever you've got. Last, we'll add in 1 cup of old-fashioned oats. You need that texture in there. And stir it all together to combine. Sprinkle this, or really dump this, directly onto your peaches to cover. All that's left to do is bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes until that crisp on top is golden brown. Look at this, it's bubbly and browned and ready to eat. You can serve it up immediately, and it is always good topped with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.